pretty cool space that we have here because it's kind of a blank slate and there's a lot we can do. We, along with the internet, hate the painted over woodwork. However, it's already done. It may be done again. If we want to color drench this room, which I kind of like that look because the wood is already painted over anyway. So just paint them another color. We won't feel as bad about that. So this is the upstairs bathroom, which we decided is our next project. And we've got it covered up already now because we are going to start scraping the walls and ceiling. It's a really cool project because all of the elements are there. We've got an old sink, we've got a clawfoot tub under here. There's also some elements of this room that are kind of mysterious because we think that this was probably not always a bathroom. In fact, we think that when the house was first built, it did not have plumbing. They would have had outhouses in this neighborhood, and so you can't see the floors right now, but basically they were hardwood, and along the left side of the bathroom is where all of the appliances are, and there's plywood because it's clear that they ripped up the hardwood, installed plumbing under there, and then just put plywood over because then they carpeted the whole room. So when we first bought the house, it was carpeted and we ripped up the carpeting to reveal the hardwood. So again, because it's a bathroom, it probably is gonna want tile. And since the hardwood is kind of ruined already anyway, we will salvage half of it, or all of it that's here, but technically only half of it is left. Salvage that and use it to repair damaged hardwood floor in the rest of the house, and then tile in here because it's going to be a bathroom. It's going to have a bathtub, but we may make it a shower tub combo if we can. So it's going to get wet. We don't really want hardwood floors in here. So don't hate us for pulling it up, but that may be what happens. And then they are also all kind of covered in this stucco or popcorning that somebody did at some point. Not entirely sure why. I think it's the only room in the house that has that, but it is painted a sort of retro 40s mint green. So not sure when they did that, but we're gonna scrape that down so that we can either wallpaper or paint on smooth walls. So our first project in here is to work on the scraping off the walls and the ceiling. There is tons of flaking paint. There's tons of flaking paint in here, and I don't think I can say flaking, and cracks in the walls, and so we're gonna scrape it all off. And then below that is actually, this looks like tile, but it is actually plaster. So we have this in the downstairs bathroom, although we did put wainscot over that, and also in the kitchen. You can see these cracks are not cracks in tile, they're cracks in plaster. So it's actually even worse on the other side. You can see all this spider webbing of the cracks in the flaking paint. And so not entirely sure how to fix it, because it obviously won't be the same as fixing a regular crack in a smooth wall, because we would need to recreate the lines to make it look like tile. So maybe we will do that. Maybe we will wainscot again. Maybe we will just scrape off loose paint and repaint it, and it'll just be cracked plaster, because that's patina and that's okay. We'll see.